have a pen. I have pineapple. Pineapple pen. Apple pen. Pineapple pen.
Pineapple apple pen. Isn't this an unbelievable song?
What is this?
Pineapple apple pen.
This
Isn't that the best way to come back?
This is Let's Get Comfortable endorsing Pineapple Apple Pen.
Unbelievable song.
Oh.
God.
If you haven't heard that before, you need to get on the internet and search for Pineapple Apple Pen.
PPAP.
Beep, 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 beep,
That's what
beep.
I searched. PPAP. It's this guy, this Asian guy, in a leopard print suit, white shoes, leopard print scarf, and some mirrored shades. Mm-hmm. And he goes PPAP, and he does this unbelievable chung pineapple chunger pen. It's just, I don't know how to explain it.
Is it the greatest thing you've seen this year?
It might be.
We're getting near the end of the year.
It's
that big game.
how many of these holler like how like look at this music video.
Oh no, I've seen it.
I mean,
I have a pen.
it's unbelievable.
Apple.
I mean, when he does the
That's the best part. I have pineapple.
Pineapple pen.
Apple pen. I like that
Pineapple Pen.
like he presents them to the people.
Pineapple apple pen.
Oh, it's in Japanese subtitles too.
Yes.
Pineapple apple pen.
I also, the best part is that you can tell his mouth is definitely not saying pen or pineapple or apple pen.
He doesn't. He has no idea what's going on. He doesn't know what he's saying.
He's just moving his mouth.
It'd be like you and I trying to do some Japanese show
Exactly.
music video, and they're like, "Okay, say this, but we'll translate it to this." And it's like, "Well, what are we saying?" It's like, oh, you're jamming a pen into an apple, and then a pineapple, and then all together. It's like, okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you
here,
know
put
what?
on this leopard suit. by the
I'm
way.
willing to bet that, look at us. We're just a lowly little podcast. We got 7 listeners.
That's down from you said 9 last week. We lost 2 in the last week.
I'll bet you We Are Live didn't talk about the hottest music video in all of the world this week on their show.
Yeah.
Did they?
I don't think they did.
Did they?
I don't think they did.
Because all I want to say is PPAP. I mean, is this not the best craze that's...
I have a pen.
This is...
I have an apple.
This is like Psy when he was doing the...
It's not as big as Gangnam Style yet. You think it is? I haven't heard it as big as Gangnam Style yet.
You're right.
What
'Cause
you'll know is if they play it at weddings.
you're right. Gangnam Style was like...
That was huge. I mean,
It was also like a whole song.
yeah.
Like
This is. See, that's why I don't.
This is
do
46 seconds long.
But this will be at your wedding. This should totally be once everybody like after like a slow song. Love to see how people react after like a slow song. It's like, all right, people, we're gonna turn it up now. Wait, you're having a band though. Your band has to learn how to do that song.
I bet they could learn it.
It just takes a keyboard. It just takes a keyboard and a little rhythm, and then someone being like, "I got a pen. I had pineapple. Pineapple pen."
Oh, yeah.
I mean, maybe you and Colleen just go up and
Yeah, we could totally do this. First dance, pen, pineapple, apple.
that's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, my God.
Just
Hey,
don't-
so
All right.
moving along.
Yeah, we gotta go.
I think we need to give, I deserve to give this man an apology,
Yeah.
and we need to give him a call. His name is John Schwabe.
Schwabe says, I'm on 7%.
Oh, I'll give him a call then.
Thank you.
Okay,
Because I don't trust my phone on 7%.
no problem.
And I think you got it.
I'm the one who owes them the apology anyway.
Give him a call. Give John a call. And I'm just going to sit here and listen. And I'm going to see if he forgives you, because I have this feeling that he might not. And that's not me trying to hint at anything. I'm not foreshadowing. Pen, pineapple, apple, pen. I have a pen. I have pineapple. Pineapple pen. Are you calling him or not?
Sorry, that's...
Dude, elevator music. Can you imagine going up and down an elevator?
Yeah, you're right.
PP.
You know what? When Schwabe answers, I'm just gonna play the song.
Hello. P-A-P. I have a pen. I have an apple. Apple pen. I have a pen.
Nothing from John.
Pineapple.
He's listening.
You there, John?
He's listening.
Pineapple pen.
Are you listening, John?
I am. Pineapple pen.
Yeah! There he is. The Schwab is on the line.
Oh my god! What do you think about that song, John?
Dude, I'm gonna sound like a real old timer here, but I only know that song through various social media. Like that's the first time I actually heard it.
Like Jim's social media, John?
Yeah, pretty much Jim's social media.
Yeah, because I've never heard of anybody mention that except for Jim and Colleen.
That's how I heard it. It was on somebody's Facebook page, like they shared it.
Wait, so what's the deal with that song? We can't move past this yet. Hold on. What is that song?
I totally agree. I know nothing about it other than it's called PPAP, which clearly stands for Pen, Pineapple, Apple, Pen.
And it might be Jim and Colleen's wedding dance.
And it might be my first dance with Colleen.
Oh man, thank you for introducing that to me. I needed that.
Well, John, thank you for coming on. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this to Jim here in a second. But last week we left you off. You were at some horse races, and Jim was really rallying the troops on Facebook Live, and it was a little bit of a different type of call in. And I think Jim wants to say something to you here.
Okay.
John, and you know what else? I'm gonna dub in some like nice violin and slow piano music to this afterwards. But
Please,
I
I
really,
think that's needed.
I really apologize, John, for the way that I acted last week. It was not only unprofessional, but it was definitely not what a man for others would do. And we both know that that's of the utmost importance. I apologize.
Thank you, man. I could tell you were excited for that new feature, and honestly, I didn't have a whole lot of content anyway, so it was fine, man. No big deal.
Well, good. I'm glad we buried the hatchet there.
Yes, sir. Apology is accepted. I would have liked to heard a little string quartet there, but that's okay. I can move past.
I'll dub some in there.
Okay.
So what's going on in your world, man?
Oh, man, I don't know. Did you guys just see my Snapchats? I was trying to confirm that the pants are off. I am comfortable.
My phone just died, so I couldn't have even checked if I tried.
And John, I have to, like, literally, you could not be more on cue for this podcast because, for the first time ever, my pants are on.
What?
Mine are off. Mine are still off, although I'm wearing red, so. I usually wear blue.
What's going on here, Jim? You got like a medical condition or something? What's happening here?
You know, you're 2 for 2. Yeah, I have what the doctors called a severe sprain / tiny hairline fracture
in his buttocks
on my foot.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
That's no good.
Yeah, you can listen to the playback for the explanation tomorrow because it's way too long, but just trust me on this. I got this big-ass boot on my foot, and I was wearing pants, and I wasn't thinking that the pants are tucked into the boot, and I just don't feel like going through the whole process of, taking it off.
Yeah.
John, it involves
understandable.
Can I give a teaser for the playback?
Sure.
It involves a camera, a cowboy boot, 2 trips to urgent care, and a lot of Vicodin.
Whoa,
yeah.
man! What a cliffhanger!
I know.
All true. All
Can't
true.
wait to hear how that happens. Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, I hope you're feeling better. Does this mean you're not having any cocktails tonight?
No, he's got like 6 in front of him.
Oh, I have plenty of cocktails. Sir.
He's had about 4. He's had about 4 Vicodin
well,
pills.
what do you guys want to talk about tonight? I got some stuff here, but I'll let you guys get started, and then I can kind of chime in.
Okay, well, John, I apologize if you weren't on this text message from earlier in the week, but as you know, now I do outside sales, and I was out there in Arnold, and I happened to go into a facility that was a business ran by a Ryan Schwer from DeSmet Jesuit High School.
Great man, Ryan
he's
Schwartz.
running a business now. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a family-owned business called Fluid Air Products. We'll give them a little plug. And by the end of us, going through the warehouse and talking and blah, 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 obviously we got to talking about the SoCo boys versus the St. Charles guys and blah, blah, blah. And the one thing we had in common was I wouldn't say the one part, but the 2 part is definitely Jack in the Box. And Ryan Schwer told me to ask Nieder and Krass, Gribb, Schwabe, Rathman about All Business Andy.
Oh, yeah. You don't know about All Business Andy? Oh, man.
I do now, but I didn't at the time. So why don't you tell us about All Business Andy?
All Business Andy is a Jack in the Box legend, first and foremost. This guy is, I don't know, I'm not sure if they have an employee of the month up in their facility, but they really should. And if they did, this dude's all over it because his dedication to the Jack in the Box brand and the product and most of all the service. That guy never gets your order wrong, and he's always asking if you want sauces, and he goes the extra mile, man. And he knows you're probably pretty drunk, and that you really need those 8 tacos at 3 a.m. So he understands, So
Absolutely. The number one thing that I'm glad that you said, that Krass, Nieder, and Rathman all said was, when you go through the line and All Business Andy is there, your order is never wrong.
This is through drive-thru.
I mean, this guy has he's in pitching. You would call it a perfect game in the fast food industry. I don't know what you would call it. Maybe a perfect order. Or I don't even know. But he's throwing a perfect Jack in the Box career for. I mean, the guy's probably messed up a couple orders, I assume,
but not to you guys.
Yeah, but not to you guys.
How old is All Business
no, not
Andy?
for us. No. And I do remember you sending out a message about this earlier in the week, and we talked about basically how us in high school fueled the sales of Jack in the Box. Their shareholders had to be loving it. I mean,
yeah. Absolutely. I mean, the Jack in the Box off Highway 94 in St. Charles and Jungerman closed not a year after we graduated in 2006, and I like to think that was solely due to all of us graduating and going off to college.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to think about that sales volume. Like what, every weekend? I mean, you're good for probably it added up to hundreds of dollars every month. Crazy.
Easily.
We should do a segment on trying to figure out what All Business Andy is doing today. Maybe he's like head up in the corporation of Jack.
Apparently,
he still works there, man.
He's there.
I thought they closed down. Oh, this is the different one.
This is the South County one.
Oh, I apologize.
Yeah, off Tesson Ferry. Come down south sometime and go to the J-Box off Tesson Ferry across from St. Anthony Hospital. And
my God.
More than likely,
my girlfld's dad lives right down
there. Here's the thing, though. All Business Andy his hard work and dedication has paid off over the years because he works the day shift now. He doesn't.
We can have a few drinks and chill.
So he doesn't have to deal with hooligans.
get a designated driver, and do a kind of a 3 dudes in the back seat podcast, Facebook Live thing with Schwabe Says and All Business Andy.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a live mobile edition sometime, and we'll go on a few tour
We've
stops.
talked about that.
We'll definitely make that one of them.
We
Now,
talked about that.
here's what I want to know. Does All Business Andy know that he is All Business Andy?
I think he
doesn't.
has an idea that we have this special admiration for him because we got like after a while I mean, at first he was just some guy, and we're like, wow, this guy's good. But after, a few years, we really started, like, picking up on, man, this guy, I mean, he's one of the all-time greats of any food, and I don't care, fancy restaurant waiter, I mean, this guy does not get anything wrong. And
Wow.
he gives you, anyway, we would start, I know for a fact that, there's been many times where we've snapped pictures of him and possibly Snapchats, and I think we've yelled, drunk people in the car have yelled All Business Andy at him before.
Incredible.
I'm pretty sure he's onto it by now.
I also heard that one year you guys got him a gift card and a 6-pack of beer for like a Christmas gift.
I did hear that. I forgot who did that, but yeah, someone gave him a gift one year. And then here's the funny thing is I went by there maybe it was like 4 or 5 months ago. I went through that on a day during a lunch break. Went through that J box, and sure enough, All Business Andy was there. Give him the money, get my food, and he says, "Hey man, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while." And
Wow.
He remembered you.
I didn't even know he even knew me. Like I'm just like, whoa.
What would have been great is if you were like, who the heck are you? Because you only know him through Drunken Recall.
You can't disrespect All Business.
So if you get 8 tacos, is he giving you like 16 ranch packets without question? Is he just?
Oh yeah, he was. He would give you sauces you didn't even ask for, sauces you might not even know about.
That's
Like,
incredible.
That's how you truly know, because you're not gonna. I mean, we were the assholes who were like, we'll have 25 tacos and a whole bag of sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And if I were All Business Andy, you're damn right, I'd be throwing just handfuls of every sauce we had.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. I think Jack in the Box over the years has they've tightened up their regulations on sauce distribution. They nowadays you're lucky to get like 4 sauces.
Oh,
unless
man.
you order a ton of
Yeah.
foods. But
When
You're right.
definitely. But I went through there one time with me and Mr. Dave Neater went through one time, and he made the very wise decision to say, "Give me 2 of every sauce you got."
I was literally
Sure.
just gonna say that. Calf and I,
Yeah.
every time we went to J-Box, we would always say, we'll take 2 of every sauce you got. And which is incredible, because then you get to try everything.
it's a great way.
And I didn't realize that they got like sweet and sour sauce. I mean, you'll get marinara sauce. You'll get
The teriyaki.
Yeah, teriyaki. Heck
Dude.
yeah. I mean,
The egg rolls with the teriyaki is one of
Oh.
the best sauces and dipping combinations I've ever had.
Mercy.
yeah, I do think we could go 20 minutes just on Jack in the Box if we wanted.
You're right. You're right.
Should we? Or should we?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm honestly like getting hungry
Maybe.
again now.
Although, man, great conversation. Well, I want to add one more thing to this, and then before I make a trip to Jack in the Box because of this conversation, I gotta
We're totally doing this now.
But, there were times when All Business Andy was running that ship on that Tesson Ferry Jack in the Box when we would all show up and a bunch of drunk hooligans. And I know, I'm not going to name any names, but I know for a fact that certain items in the Jack in the Box dining room, like a napkin dispenser and I think a chair and other things were heisted out of there before.
Oh, really?
A chair?
Yeah, I don't know. Some reason we found it funny to decorate our parents' homes with Jack in the Box decor. But he never called the cops or got us in trouble, or he just kind of shrugged it off. I like to think that he's just like those damn kids, But I don't know. He's our boy.
I think All Business Andy might be one of those like angels in disguise that works in
Yeah.
a Jack in the Box. You know, one of those guys that, like John Travolta and Michael. Like he secretly
You're
has
right, yeah.
wings underneath that beautiful
I agree
polo
with you,
shirt.
Timo, because this guy has worked, a very, dare I say, undesirable job. I mean, I guess, pays the bills, but he's worked there for, God, since we were freshmen in high school, and that's at least 10 years. So, and we know he does a great job, but from all I know, maybe he's middle management by now. I'm not sure, but I don't think he's really ascended up the ladder from my knowledge if he's still working the drive-thru,
Not that it, and you know what? And it sounds like not that it wouldn't be deservable.
How old is this gentleman?
How old is All Business?
Yeah, how old is All Business Andy? I mean, give me a ballpark age.
He's got to be in probably his 40s. I mean, he was probably in his 30s when we were, his main clientele. But now he's probably in his mid-40s, I'd say.
I would certainly hope in his mid-40s he's by now in some sort of middle management. But maybe All Business Andy's just living the American dream.
You're right.
He crushes the drive-thru. He gets his paycheck. He's got his insurance. He lives a simple life, and he's a simple man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Who knows? But definitely shout out to All Business Andy if he's listening. Tell him, great job. We'll be back to see you soon.
Guarantee he's not, but he will.
You know what? He might be listening. You never know.
For sure.
And speaking of hockey, I got a game for you guys. Maybe we can save it for another time, or I can give you a little taste if you want to.
Love to hear it.
But, the name of this game, I was trying to think of a good segment here, and this could either be really great or it could really flop. It's called NHL Player or Russian Political Figure. So I give you a name.
Incredible.
It's gonna be a Russian name, and you're gonna tell me, is this a NHL player, past or present, or is it a Russian political figure?
Phenomenal game.
Do you have a few in mind? Can we do a little teaser at least?
I got 10 of them.
Incredible. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Do you want to play? I feel like we need like some kind of Russian music to introduce this. But
I'll throw some music in there.
All right.
So
cool.
go ahead.
And just a little precursor here is I tried to avoid I'm not going to put Vladimir Putin because you know who Vladimir Putin is. So, I tried to make it a little
Russian.
tougher. So.
What do I win? Yeah, I'm kidding.
All right, and here's the other thing is I'm probably going to butcher the hell out of these names.
That's okay.
okay.
All right, well, we'll start here, okay? So, here we go. Ready, guys?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
All right. Number one, name is Andrei Markov. Andrei Markov. Is that a hockey player or Russian political figure?
You go first, Pat.
It's a hockey player.
I think he's a hockey player, too.
You're right. That's a defenseman on the Montreal Canadiens.
LGC.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Number two, this guy's name, Vladimir Churov. Vladimir Churov.
I'm going to go political figure.
Me too.
All right. You got your 2 for 2.
Yeah.
All right.
Chairman of Russia's Central Election Commission.
I love that you did your research on this.
This is incredible, John.
All right, here we go. Number 3, Dmitry Medvedev. Dmitry Medvedev.
Political figure.
Yeah, I'm going political figure too, actually.
Damn, you guys are good. He was the 3rd president of Russia, sir, from 2008 to
Wow.
2008 to 2012. Yeah.
Great game.
All right.
3 for 3.
I'm trying to cross you guys up. Let's see if I can get one.
You will.
All right. Number 4, Sergei Bobrovsky. Sergei Bobrovsky.
I'm going hockey player.
I'm going to say political figure.
Ooh, all right. No, Sergei Bobrovsky, goalie for the Columbus Blue
Oh!
All right. Here's another one. Let's go with this one. Number 5, Igor Larionov.
Ooh, this one's good.
I think he's a hockey player. That is a hockey player name.
Yeah, I'm going hockey too on that one.
All right, maybe that one's too easy. That's a Hockey Hall of Famer, Red Wings center. Played for Scotty Bowman's Red Wings.
I love
Yeah.
I love the
He was
creativity
on,
of this game, though.
Me too.
Dude, he played with Sergei Fedorov. He's not on the list.
Okay.
John, 101 ESPN. We are live on 590. They're all going to be after this game.
Oh yeah, they're gonna eat this up.
All right, just a couple more. I'm going to
Okay.
see if I can at least sneak one more by you guys.
All right.
All right. Number 6, Boris Boryaskov. Boris Boryaskov.
I'm going political figure. James.
Political figure.
You guys are good.
Oh, man.
Boris Boryakov, director of Russian Cultural Ministry.
Incredible.
Yeah. All right, a couple quick.
He's like,
rapid
yeah.
fires.
He's got more.
No, I mean, these are too easy, I guess. If you haven't heard of the guy, I should have came up with some real names.
You know, but I haven't heard of these other guys.
I know some hockey, but I've only heard a couple.
There's some of these guys, they just sound like hockey players.
Yeah. Like Scooter Jeanette would obviously be a baseball player if we played this from the other way around.
Skip Schumacher, any way you put it, he's going to be a baseball player.
Joe Panic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bo Hart.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you. All right.
All right, just a couple more. How about this one? Nikolai Habibulin.
Yeah, he's a hockey player. I know Nikolai Habibulin.
Okay, I thought that was an easy one. All right, let's do it. How about Pavel Borodin? Pavel Borodin.
Oh,
I'm going political figure again on that one.
me too. Political figure.
God damn it.
Wow.
State Secretary of the Union between the. He's got something to do with Russia and Belarus relations. I don't really understand it.
I like it, though. I like it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You know
All
what,
right,
Schwab's? I'm going to put, before you say that last one, this is going to be really nice. And I can even edit this out of the show to make it seem like we didn't talk about this. I'm going to put a nice little Russian theme as the background to this whole segment.
It's gonna be epic.
It's going to be
You
great.
should, man. Some kind of Russian polka waltz or something. I
Oh,
don't know
yeah.
what they
Be
call it.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Anyway, hit me with the last one.
All right. Last one. Nikita Kucherov. Nikita Kucherov.
This is the toughest one.
I'm going political. I don't care.
I'm going hockey player.
All right, here we go. We could even this up or it's over.
Yeah, it's either Pat wins or we're dead even.
Oh man, Nikita Kucherov, right wing for the Tampa.
Oh, baby!
We're both 9-1.
Yeah, hey, good work, guys.
He's like, fuck you guys.
You know what? That was a great round of Russian political figure or Russian hockey player.
Or Russian roulette.
Yeah.
And honorable mention goes out to Nail Yakupov.
You're right.
Amen, brother.
Yeah. So,
Schwab,
yeah,
thanks for
obviously-
coming up with a game, by the way. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we can continue to do that, or maybe we'll I don't know. I might surprise you. You never know what's going to happen on Schwabe Says.
I love it.
Thanks for coming on, John. Really appreciate it, brother.
All right, fellas. Have a good evening, and I'll catch you next time. All right?
All right.
care, John.
We'll see you.
All right, later.
See you, bud. Bye. Thank
Incredible.
you, John Schwabe.
Absolutely. Thank you to John Schwabe. And I think that's a great way to wrap up this segment. We had Schwabe Says. We're going to get on to 3 questions next. And I got a special surprise for you, Pat.
Oh well, I'll still do the wedding, but if that's, never mind. Okay, I'm looking forward to your surprise.
You know what? It's Let's Get Comfortable. I'm Jimmy B.
I'm Patty Mo. I need to get another pumpkin ale.
And we'll be right back.
All right.